Connor Knighton this morning has a whale of a tale about the tail of a whale.
Located along Mexico's southwest coast in the state of Guerrero, the village of Barra de Potosí is a bit off the beaten path. You won't find any mega resorts full of tourists here, but the area is a popular vacation destination for humpback whales, which travel thousands of miles just to breed in this patch of the Pacific.
They're coming down here for this warm, tropical, salty water where they can come and really relax. And
Katerina Audley is the founder of the nonprofit Whales of Guerrero. A decade ago, she began working with local fishermen here to develop a conservation-focused ecotourism program.
We talk about here when the whales win, everyone wins. And that's something that people in the community here really understand.
Former fishing boats have now been repurposed into whale-watching vessels.
The whale just jumped!
Which are really tail-watching vessels. When whales dive, they flash their tails, known as flukes.
Oh my gosh.
During the months when the humpbacks are in residence here, they put on quite a show.
This is just amazing. I've never seen this before.
Audley took these photos out on the boat. Back on land, we got online, and that's where this tale gets a little deeper.
7 times.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, this is a known whale to us too. So we have seen this before. It has an ID.
This whale is CRC 18946. This one is CRC 18241. Turns out, we weren't the first to watch these whales.
These are all the pictures that different people have taken of this whale.
Every whale's tail is unique. The ridges at the top, the colors and patterns of the fluke. It's like a fingerprint, a clue.
This whale algorithm has allowed us to instantly put together 6 sightings for this whale.
It's all possible thanks to the website happywhale.com. Anyone in the world can upload a fluke photo, and Happy Whale will analyze it and match it up to all other known sightings. Both whales we photographed in Mexico had been seen the year before near Monterey, California, which is also where you're likely to spot the human behind Happy Whale.
Okay, we've got a whale up again at about 8 o'clock.
Ted Cheeseman grew up whale watching in Monterey Bay, which is full of whales in the summer months. They come to feed here.
Oh, nice, big old tail breach there. That was awesome.
He went on to work as a naturalist, guiding expeditions all over the world. While scientists have used flukes to identify whales for decades, Cheeseman couldn't understand why the process had remained so cumbersome.
Eventually, these catalogs got so big that it would take, an hour to figure out, is my whale in here or is it a new whale?
So you're just flipping through a physical book.
Flipping through a physical book and then, more recently flipping through photos on a computer.
Cheeseman figured there had to be a better way. He and his co-founder Ken Sutherland approached Silicon Valley companies for help in developing an algorithm. If facial recognition was possible, couldn't the same principles be applied to fluke recognition?
Being able to track individuals is very, very powerful. We have our privacy concerns. Are we being tracked individually? Well, thankfully the whales don't really care.
Yeah, I can imagine from the whale's perspective, they're like, listen, I didn't tell my wife I was going to Monterey.
Right.
This aquatic invasion of privacy has been hugely helpful for researchers. Since launching in 2015, Happy Whale has received more than 100,000 submissions. Looking at the map on the site, it's clear to see the links between the whale population in California and Mexico, and the links between other whales that travel from Alaska to Hawaii.
How often does a whale surprise you? A whale you haven't seen for years, you assume it's dead, and then all of a sudden it pops back up on the grid.
A lot, yeah.
Whales are full of surprises. They don't always migrate to the same spots, and we still don't know exactly how they find their way. We know humpback whales sing, their songs are incredibly complex, but we still don't know why. Happy Whale just helps us understand the who.
It makes the whales fun to learn about. If you know that whale by name, you're going to care more about that whale. And if you care more about that whale, care more about the oceans.
On my Monterey Whale Watch trip in May, we saw a whale that had never been uploaded before. I added my photo to the site, and now I'll get updates every time that whale is spotted. Who knows? Maybe it'll pop up in Mexico next winter.
Those of us who have whales that we care about, that's really the first email that we look at in the morning is these happy whale updates.
And is that pretty regular? You're getting some bit of feedback every day?
Every day, yes. It's so exciting when you're on a boat with people and they're seeing whales maybe for the first time. And then for it to go from a big gray mass to an individual whale that has a whole history, it's very powerful for people to get connected to them that way.